2012 is going to be a difficult, to say the least, I think, with the economy being where it is, and the communications bill is going to be crucial for us, and we need to look in detail what the government's proposing there. That we'll start to look at that early February, and then we'll make a gauge of what's in it, what needs to be in it, and if we need to try and put amendments to it. We'll be working closely with MPs, etc., campaigning for those issues. It does link into the BD UK bids that's going through on broadband. There must be a tie between the comms bill and what's in that and these bids. That's going to move on a pace this year. There's only been 5-6 bids at the moment. There's going to be another 30 throughout this year, and the government's actually going to push us very hard. And that's an area where we need to campaign on, and we have been doing it, and we'll continue to do it. And I think, that's about job security for the members we've got in various companies, if you like, and it's a potential for us to grow the membership. So again, that's positive. I think it's positive there. Pensions and pay is going to be difficult for us, and I think we know that it's going to be difficult. I mean, what's forecast is that the inflation is going to go down, so we'll be fighting for pay deals against that inflation. It's going to be hard for us to get there. But the problem we've got is in the last 12 months where inflation has been. And I think it's fair to say across the whole of industry, workers have lost in real terms. We'll do our best to make sure we can try and recoup some of that. But it is going to be difficult to get pay deals in any company, it'd be fair to say. But I think we've got the arguments to put, certainly to a lot of the companies that's there. Some of the companies that we deal with are actually very successful, even in the current climate, are actually very successful, and they can afford it to pay the workers, our members, fair and decent pay rises. So, we'll be campaigning where we need to. We'll make the arguments, but it is going to be difficult, and I think we need to make sure that we get the membership totally behind us in it. I mean, it's quite clear that if you're a union member, you do enjoy slightly better terms and conditions, and pay is one of them, than non-members. So we need to, in the industries that we're in, we need to maximise the membership, make sure we explain the issues in pay to them, and get them to campaign, because obviously it's them that needs to sort of work together. We can do the advice, we can do the negotiation, but we need the support of the membership, and I think we need to make sure we get out there and explain our situations to the members. Well, I think it's going to be even more difficult in pensions this year, because what's happened over the last few years has been pension schemes have closed. The public sector, I think we know about where we're going there, and where the issues are. Private sector is actually in some respects worse, if you like, because a lot of the schemes it's open. Final salary schemes are going to come under great pressure within 2012. Some big schemes are going to go through evaluations, and like BT, for example, is not just them, but that's one for example this year. And that deficit is going to be crucial. If the deficits in these schemes go up the way from where they were last time, there's a real possibility of closure for these schemes. And I think this country actually has got real issues with pensions. This is not just the private sector, it's obviously the public sector, but the actual way that they calculate deficits, the way they calculate the valuations of these companies, in my opinion, is totally wrong, and it has been wrong for a number of years. And it is putting real pressure on it. And it is the case in some circumstances that there is still sort of no alternative for the company. We will work with them what we can. It's important we keep these pension schemes open. I say it is going to be a difficult one for us, but I think we can have the fight, and we will fight for these things. On the organising front, I think could be really good news for this year. We've put the basics together last couple of years, and building tomorrow together, getting the branches behind us, building the organisations in the companies, building self-sustaining organisations to make sure that as people within the company who are recruiting others, whatever company it is. I see 2012, we've done a lot of hard work over the last, say, 12 months. This is when I expect the return for that. So I do expect us to... we've got very high membership in BT. I expect that to even grow, if you like. I expect us to possibly get recognition agreements in 1 or 2 companies this year, which will be a great breakthrough if we can do it. We are building membership in quite a few companies now. There's some good work been done. The organising department is working very, very closely with ourselves, and now the education department coming in. So it's a real strategy we've put together on this, and I think this year, 2012, is the year we should be able to deliver. So I'll say I'm very positive about this. all in all, I think, you know, it's a challenging year, but every year's a challenging year. It's just another one of those. It's always going to be difficult. Never easy within the trade union movement. But I'm actually very optimistic that we can actually come through 2012 certainly a lot more organised in the telecom sector than we've been in the past.